Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. Good stuff, yeah, not much to really report in the way of updates today. It's a holiday for me. Yeah, I don't think that really means much, but it's a holiday. It's Labor Day, which is a holiday I always forget about because, as important as it is historically, it is a holiday that is positioned at a time in the year when I'm not expecting a holiday. And that just creates very kind of bizarre situations. My favorite part of holidays, though, and let me at least say this, I love having a longer weekend. I love even more having a shorter week. And getting Mondays off is great. When you take a Monday off, it means that the most meeting packed day of the week is empty. You don't have anything. And I can't just move meetings to other days necessarily because, especially for team wide status updates, you run into the problems where, well, where do I put it on the calendar? And I love that because then we just cancel status meetings for the week and we have a very low key, chill week as a result, which is great. I'm always a huge fan of that. On the flip side, and maybe you're noticing this, if someone actually can hear this, let me know. When I'm recording in the mornings now, because I've been trying a little bit to cycle my sleep schedule around, the dang cat outside just really loves screaming at the door, and I'm not sure how audible that is to you all. So, if you want to make a comment and just let me know, are you hearing the cat or not? Have you not heard a cat at all? If I had said nothing, would you have not even realized that it was there? That would be optimal. I do have filters on my mic and everything to try to help with that, so it should really only be picking up things from me, but it's hard to say. I have no idea really. I'm gonna listen back to this after the video and just kind of see myself. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go play some Monster Train. What are we doing today? We're currently on a 3-win streak, which is fun. That's right, we had Fade. I love Fade. Fade's a great little champion to kind of just drop in somewhere along the line in these series. I think it's an important champion to keep playing. I'm never going to stop playing Fade. I also think she's a lot of fun. I enjoy champions that warp the way you experience the game. I think that this is why champions like Fade and Spine Chief are just my favorites. I don't necessarily think they're broken. I think Fade is pretty strong. I think she's kind of outrageous and trivializes some part of the game for sure. But I say that as someone who's very familiar with how to play her. One of the most interesting things to me back when this game was in active development is actually that Fade's win metrics are very low across the player base. And this is interesting because she's hard to play, despite the fact that she's so strong. People want to play her very aggressively early and get punished for it. And so as a result, they never nerfed her that much in the end because they were just thinking, well, the win rates are so low. We get it, she's strong, but we want people to win. So they counterbalance this by actually buffing her. This is when they made Eternal Flame much better, and they gave it they gave it quick, I think, at that point, which is ridiculous. But they made Eternal Flame stronger and slightly toned down Firelight. And the truth is that it just made Fade stronger overall because now she had another great path, a third great path that plays really well in the Divinity. So, very interesting kind of meta stage of this character, how they followed so closely with the database metrics of win rates and such that they ignored common sense balance logic. Very interesting. Same reason, by the way, that Glacial Seal got nerfed. For some reason, early on in the game, Glacial Seal's metrics were just really good, so they said, guess we gotta nerf them, and now we have a 2-cost Glacial Seal that I just make fun of all the time. So that's Monster Train, baby! But yeah, very interesting stuff. Regardless, Fade's good. Love it. Chief is I think Chief is actually my favorite champion right now. He's just so much fun to play. I love those little tweaky runs. But we're on Echo right today. He's a cool little beetle. I think he plays like a much more normal champion. He sits on the floor, he does something, and He contributes, but he's not necessarily always going to be the main line of your run, which is fine. I actually struggle a lot with him in 200 Pact Shards right now. He's probably my worst champion. I think I've lost the most times with him on the channel in this particular series, simply because there's a lot that I expect with Echo Rate in 100 shards in order to win, and you sometimes don't have that at 200 shards, or he's just taking too much damage. How are you keeping Repeater Echo Rite alive upstairs, right? He has 25 life, whereas on 100 shards, that's 2 rounds you can use, and maybe you get some armor along the way. Maybe you have a Shellsmith 8 or something, so you're getting half, like some of that armor and getting some of the etch and some of the repeater in there, but maybe you don't. At 200 shards, he's taken 17 damage on top floor. That's a lot. He gets overrun pretty quickly without insane amounts of etching. But that also, I mean, I could talk about this for a while. It's kind of an interesting philosophical point where it's interesting how top floor strategies are very risky at 200 shards if you can't just turn off the Divinity's attack entirely with things like Daze. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get this started. 6 minutes. Somehow I managed to make this intro actually formidable, but yeah, let's go ahead and get going. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's play some Monster Train. Yeah, let's go. I didn't say that thing I've been saying recently, and that's good. I didn't intentionally avoid it, but it's just kind of an interesting dilemma to realize that there's these ticks that come up in my recording where I say the same thing a bunch, and it's conversational ticks that weasel their way into my day-to-day routines as well. And it's just funny how they materialize and then people make comments on them. but yeah. Not a great start, but I don't hate it. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing pretty fine. Early morning recording. Early morning, it's 10 a.m. But, fair enough. Let's go ahead and get this going. We are Exile, Wurmkin, default melting. Dregs are not great, but they're not bad. This is much better than having this same combo with Chief, right? So Chief plus Dregs is kind of annoying because it's hard to infuse your floor. Echo Rite doesn't really care about it as much, so that's cool. We're fighting Plating Seal, Daedalus, Curse Fell, and, oh man, Diligent Seraph with Dregs in 200 shards. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm thinking one way we can cheese this is with return consume stuff, so we have a card that helps here. Our cards are Bogfly, Molded, and Broken Memories. At least they're not all units, but having even Bogflies here is a little bit annoying. That's a lot of units in my starter for a Diligent start. I'm going to be looking for something like Resin Removal. Just telling you, straight up, I want Resin Removal right now, game. Alright, what do we have? Bless up for good temples. We have Temple on 2, Temple on 4, Temple on 6, and 7. It's fine. It's fine. I think I can't really complain about this all that much. There's not much I would change in an ideal world. I'd move like the Ring 7 temple later. I'd move the Ring 2 temple later. Fine, whatever. We have a removal dupe. Removal dupe magic shop on 8. That's pretty cool. And a removal dupe caverns on 7, which is outrageously good on average. That's awesome. Now, hopefully I can take advantage of that because dupes are a good way of pulling ahead on shards and backloading more. Whereas if you rely strictly on temples and middle nodes, you're going to struggle a little bit. You might have to take things very early. We do have a magic shop, trinket shop set up on ring 6. It's interesting because there's not a lot in the way of steel shops here if I'm chasing the removal dupes. So I'm going to want to early game steel shop to the best of my ability. Speaking of steel shops, we have them on, let's see, 5, 4, and 2. The other dupe is on 3 with the Remnant banner. We do see a Wurmkin banner on 2 as well. So this could be something like a, First of Kin run maybe? It depends a lot on what we see in the banners, right? But I can imagine a First of Kin run pulling off here. Assuming we get enough hits on the floor or have some way of solving multiple units. So we'll have to see, but yeah. Lightstone Casing, Mind Horde. This is interesting. Mind Horde is good-ish, but I think this is Lightstone Casing simply because we have spells and I could see myself building a stupid thing and then duping it a bunch. Now that makes me weak right now, So that's a little concerning, but... Oh, well, we don't get Shellsmith. I don't think Repeater is good here. The only Repeater hit is Broken Memories. We will be very weak in the early game. Marsh Lord, however, helps out a lot with this, so we're going to click it. I guess it could be an egg run if they show me Bogfly Chrysalis or something crazy. We'll see. And how in the world does this fare into ring 1 if I have a 9x2 with this Horde? I think I take this Horde. I think there's enough good hits because Wurmkin and Melting, and it's early enough that I think there's value here. Light's Gift. Oh man, but Advanced Prototype. Advanced Prototype also is disgusting here, but I think Light's Gift is just great. Right? Let me think for a moment. How much do I really need enemies to hit me? The answer is not at all. I think Light's Gift is excellent. That is such a strong pickup early. Excellent news. I can aggressively take these with the amulet here. I need to find a way of pinging them all out. I think it'll be possible I can get 3 hits on the floor pretty comfortably. Right? Because we do the Bogfly, and then we do the egg here. And I want to take Train Steward. I think... Oh man, I need to hatch this egg. I do need to hatch this egg, but I also think I desperately need to shoot these enemies or I'm going to get destroyed. I really want money here. Amazingly though, look at that. Oh, look at that. We actually kill something on that floor. Excellent news. I can face tank with a Dreg upstairs. This is a good solution to charging up top. Lets me Echo Break for money. And then I'm going to Broken Memories just for free to get that Etch trigger, and Molded does nothing for me right now. Okay, we have 2 attacks upstairs, so we're okay for the moment. I'd like to charge up here, but I think I need to kill units is the big scary thing. Kill this Dreg. I mean, the Dreg doesn't do anything. We need to kill something on melee, so I'm going to punch the front unit here. We're going to put a Train Steward down bottom. I'm going to toss this Bogfly at it. Okay. Top floor scary. This is good. This is good. I can play the Dragon front. This does 3 hits here. I can shoot one of these fellows, which kills the whole floor. Excellent. I can then shoot my own Dreg to play the other Dreg. That's pretty good. This also saves the Ember Drain. We then mold back a better Dreg here. I know that's strange, but it's good. Play it here. That's cool. And then we put another Dreg downstairs. I'm going to now be spending all of my Echoes killing these frontliners. Yeah, okay. Echo Break, Train Steward, dude. Alright, we don't kill that front fellow, but we do get him up here. Great news. Cool. Good, we get it. Excellent work. Honestly, everything here worked out in my favor. That Light's Gift was a huge boon. We saved so much. Shelter with a purple. Excellent. I'm going to click it. Purple Molded, Hollow Drippings, or Wicklash. This is so strange. I think Wicklash is the correct pickup here because it opens up some melting lines. I could see, I don't know, it could be a lot of cool stuff. I have a reform already in the form of the Moldeds that I have. So I love the purple, of course, but I don't know if I need another. Hollow Drippings is tempting here, though. But I like anything that says offensive scaling, and I think you need to grab something like this because you never know when this, with like -1 spell chain, it becomes a core part of your run. So we're going to take the Wicklash here. Lady of the Reformed, Keeper of Echoes, Wickless Tycoon. I think we grab the Keeper of Echoes because reasons. It's purple as well. I think it is for sure that here. Even though my Echo situation with the Dregs is not optimal. I'm going to go look at the Wurmkin banner here. There's enough stuff here that could be good. Endless? Okay, give me an egg. Game sucks. Game sucks. I think, is it Carver? Carver Echo, right? Probably. I'll snag the Carver here. This is, I mean, what you do here is you would put Carver into the Keeper. This preserves the Inspire to the floor, which is pretty cool. I could theoretically rely pretty heavily on that Bog Deep Cocoon that I get eventually when I get down here. It's definitely Carver here. Let me talk about why I pick Carver and what I'm thinking. One, I can preserve the health of my floor pretty effectively thanks to Light's Gift. This is important. If I go triple in on Marsh Lord, I get a Bog Deep Cocoon that I can camp out in front of this run. Cool. I can then put the Carver into the Keeper. This is good because it preserves the AoE Inspire here, which means that I'm buffing the floor, which is good. Now, additionally, what I could be doing here is that inspires armor and attack as well, so this guy can prep for Relentless, and we can rely on Bog Deep Friend to kill most of the waves. So, because of the way this is set up, I have a pretty strong inclination to clicking Carver Sacrifice into Keeper right now. This is good right now because I can fit it with Marsh Lord, and we're good to do this. It's strong. Plus 30 is not bad. Intrinsic on Shelter is actually pretty okay here. I'm imagining a universe where I click Intrinsic -1 double stack on this or something. This is pretty decent. I'm going to put it in. Okay. Now, unfortunately, Endless is not the pick here. I would like to re-roll this, but I can't afford anything good, so this is a very sad Steel Shop. That Carver is still a good pickup. We'll move on. I'm not taking the plus 30 into a random thing. It's not going to be that helpful here. Okay, I will not... I mean, clicking this armor trial doesn't really hurt me, actually. It does hurt some pings, of course, but it's not that big of a deal. Because I can just do Keeper Man, Echo Right Man, and then I can just click this Shelter here immediately. I didn't end up clicking it. That might have been a mistake, but taking a ton of damage here. I'm going to ping the damage shield off. Yeah, suboptimal, really, but we at least hit something. I'm going to eat some dirt, but I do kill the scariest thing here, which is the thing in front. That's still a lot of damage to take, though. We hate that. I would like very much to ping the front two, because then Keeper is going to punch out... Yeah, you ping, and then we deal with the 9x2 pretty effectively here. We take one more damage. Scary, but fine. I maybe could have eaten a lot of dirt on this combat if I had not been careful enough about it. So you put the Wicklash down. Looks scary. Then you drop the Broken Memories immediately, which pops him out without the whatever it is there. The whatever it is, the burnout doesn't come up. You play a drag downstairs. We get 40 damage in. Incredible. And we super win Relentless, but we're slow otherwise. I ate some dirt here for that armor trial. Probably didn't want to do this, but that's okay. Fine. Strong for the moment. Now, why did I click that? You don't know what you can see here. Bounding Echoes? Yes. Purple and Bounding Echoes? Good. Like that. Purple Hallow Drippings? Yeah, I'll click that. Sure. I think that's good. These are great examples of just good etches to snag. Nothing incredible here from the unit trial. This is a good example of me just keeping my options open. This could have been a Bounty Stalker or something. I think it's worth trading a couple HP there for the opportunity to see this. Is never going to kill me, is the thing. right? And I maybe would have taken, I don't know, like 5 less damage or something. The math, the calculus of who I get to ping and who I kill and do I stop a conduit and whatever, it doesn't matter. It's 10 gold for me right now, unfortunately, that's it, but that's okay. I'm going to go to the magic shop, see if I can cash in on this light zone casing somehow. I don't have a great dupe in this exact moment, other than just Unga take a good purple consume card, which they're not fully upgraded, so whatever. Magic shop says permafrost. You could permafrost a molded here. That's not terrible. 20 consume? Yeah, I'll 20 consume an echo break. That's great. I like that for me. I think making echo break free is probably pretty good. It could, I mean, it should just be Wicklash, right? This is a card I would like to play when I can. Shelter is good, but I'm gonna do a reroll, and if they show me a double stack, I'll -1 double stack it, and that'll be fine. I guess I could hold out for a -2 or something. You double stack it and then -2 it, and then dupe it a bunch. It's pretty darn good if I see it. All right, I mean that's fair. I'm gonna make Wicklash free. I'm gonna reroll this. Permafrost is not it here. Remove Consume. This is an interesting one because despite the fact that I like removing Consume the shelter here, I don't actually think it's that great. I don't love this. Am I seeing a magic shop before I run into these removal dupes? I am. I'm seeing one more. That's fair. Sure, that's fair. So in that case, I think I would prefer a -1 +10 Echo Break. This is just a good card. I'm a big fan of -1 +10 Echo Break in general. I'm going to look at the banner now. I'm going to remove Chartzel Carver, Kenho's Carapace. Don't need these right now. I'm going to take the cash. I think this is something I'm going to need. We're going to look in the caverns. I feel a little bit bad, but it's fine. Purge a unit, get an upgraded version later. Okay, that's terrible. Purge a spell, get an upgraded spell later. Now, if I got spreading something, what would I want to spread? This is an interesting one because... What are the options? You get spreading, you get... Man, I haven't seen this one in so long, I always forget. It's spreading, reduce cost to 0. That's a for sure one. There's another one that reduced cost to 0, right? And there's the one that just gives you reserve, gain pyre health, which that sucks. The other reduce cost to 0, though, what does that one do? Man, I always forget this. I should know this offhand, but it's just been so long since I've seen this. I think it's... I'm debating, is it worth putting this into Shelter? Maybe? It's not bad. That's not terrible. I don't need these etches right now. Reducing cost to 0 on Shelter is potentially really good. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a double stack on it, right? If I had done the remove consume, I might be like, ooh, nice, and do that instead. But I think the consume is an important part of this run. But spreading is pretty solid, if I can take that and value it. So what do I do here then? What would I spread? Shelter is really good here, by the way. I'm just debating if I need this to survive Daedalus at 60 shards. The answer is maybe. Like, genuinely maybe. So, okay. What would I give up unit-wise, though? Definitely not my Keeper of Echoes. What in the universe am I going to do there? Bogflies does nothing. I mean, I think you do purge a spell no matter what. I'm going to give up the Shelter. I think that this can result in some real silly stuff. Although, hold up. What's coming up? Oh, I miss this temple if I do that. Right? This could have a -2 in it. I think maybe then what I should do is purge a unit. That's tough. I have to get this thing back is the problem. I guess I'll purge a unit because it improves my deck right now. Sure, Train Steward can go, I guess. I don't think this actually adds a ton, but I'd like to keep my purples otherwise intact. It's a dumb event. I wish you could just skip that on the way back and just get it as a free removal. Right, that would be excellent. Just free remove the thing. I'm going to save my money. I don't really see the value in a remove consumer of removal here. But I wish you could do that. That would be really fun. Just skip it. I know that there's technically an exploit that lets you do it, but I think that it's kind of what... I'm not going to do it because it's an exploit. So there's that. I could shoot my own unit, but instead what I think is time, I think it's time to just play the shelter outright, which is good. Cool. That's good. Now, bombs upstairs, not great. I think we will charge up top. That's good. Let's see, if I play... I mean, we get the train steward out. That's pretty solid. I think we actually play this all downstairs, right? I don't think the top is going to do a ton here. We hit through that bomb, which is excellent news. Light's Gift is strong, turns out. Man, that's tough. Oh, I do hatch here at least. That's good. So I can top out this Hollow Drippings right away, which kills a unit. Which is, well, probably the best we're going to get, I suppose. That's tough. I take 5 here. Well, okay. Without the multi-strike or anything, we are kind of just eating dirt. At least that wasn't an upgraded dude. I'll say that much. I do need to click cards here. We do the clicking of the clacking. And then we just click infuse stuff, and it's good to do this. We're at a stage where I think we kind of clean up a little bit here. But, yeah. I mean, we have the hits on the floor now, is the thing. Now we're okay. I think what we should do is ping out a damage shield here for sure. And then, do I just pop it? I'd like to work on the damage shield on Daedalus. I think that's actually good to do. Yeah, we'll do that. I will etch for no real reason other than to get this shelter back. Don't play the Wicklash here. I'm going to reform that big Dreg again. I got him killed for a reason. He swings. Alright, we put this Protector in a point where he might be able to get this kill, which is pretty good. Cool, okay. If I can get a ping, I can do it. We get a ping. Excellent work. So I do ping, ping, and then ping. We're doing this for the armor, by the way. And then we take the shelter here for a huge chunk. Incredible. We're definitely fine now. Good. Great news. We love to hear it. Play purple upstairs. I'll reform Big Dreg. Because Big Dreg is good. I'm going to reform something else now. I think it is time for... Nothing survives a hit from Daedalus, so we just take the Dreg back, because it's purple, I suppose. You put bad Dreg in front. We get a swing. That's good. We love that. I can put good Dreg in front. He actually gets a hit, which is pretty cool. Right, he survives a round because he has so much HP. That's pretty cool. That kills the front dude. I'm going to ping off that damage shield too, which is big. And then I'm going to toss in the Wicklash here, which adds 10. Incredible. Actually, a surprisingly effective floor of random crap. But we definitely win here. Yeah, cool. We blast. We blast. We infuse. Great news. Cool. We do plenty of damage. We take like 24 to the front. It's 2 rounds. Cool. I did take 5. I didn't want to. But it is what it is. Echoes of the Past is exceptional here. It's purple. It uses my purples. I mean, is it exceptional? I'm going to get to the point where the etch triggers here are going to provide enough value to hatch the egg. So I think you just take this because it's good scaling. Legion of Wax. I mean, it's too late, champ. I don't think it is time for him, but that's fun. Carver, Kinhos Carapace again. Jesus, I'm going to skip all those. Now, what in the world am I doing? Draw a card? Draw a card good. I think I have to take Ember into Curse Fell and Diligent Seraph, and there's just no world I can do anything else. So I think I'm just going to click the Ember now. I think so. Yeah, I think I have to do this, or I'm throwing. We're going to go and hopefully hit a multi-strike here. Endless again. I'm going to spin this. Okay, it's a large stone. It's tragic. We're terrible. Paraffin Enforcer. Okay, I mean, we could have come up with some interesting run here, I suppose, on the melting side. We're not doing it. It's Dark Forge. I'm taking Martial Art 2. Ooh, but Repeater is so good. It's Martial Art 2. I need Big Egg. I need Big Egg. Not just now, but later. Spell Chain. You toss this Spell Chain on the shelter here. That's pretty solid. Spell Chain on the shelter is pretty cool. We could Spell Chain the Echoes of the Past. What am I feeling about this Spell Chain? This means I really want to see a -2 on it now. Would be very powerful in that case. For now, it costs 3 Ember to play, which means I'm not playing it all the way through. I don't get the next upgrade until when? I mean, I have to chase steel shops. I need something other than endless large please video game. I mean, quick is bad too. I really just need a multi-strike, which is a tragedy. This is a terrible setup I'm reliant on. I think we'll be okay because I am getting stats from Marsh Lord's Egg, which may end up becoming my offensive solution. This guy in front might be a tank, which sucks. I'd really like the extra hit to clean this up. I am going to chase steel shops. Oh, but I want the magic shop too. This is a great example of when do you cut your losses. I don't think Ring 4 is when you cut your losses. I'll put it that way. I would like to intrinsic the Bounding Echoes here. I think this is really strong for so many reasons. Absolutely. I'm going to toss a Spell Chain at... I think it is this shelter. We're going to lean in on this thing going crazy. I can always toss -1s in this later. We're guaranteed to see at least one magic shop at the end. So at the worst, this ends up with a -1 in it. I did take Ember, so I can afford this kind of nonsense. This is good because it's like double stack, except it does an extra echo. Fine, right? Obviously, the problem is it costs 2 Ember there. Plus 25. Am I going to give up on the Shardsoul Carver? I think he's tanky enough for the moment with the armor and everything. Do I have to Pact Shard here up to 100? Gosh, I hope not. 95. Do everything here for 50. That's 145. Do everything here for... Okay, we're fine. And then we're also duping along the way. We actually maybe didn't even need to go this hard. I think we are going to take a couple of removals here. Get these Train Stewards out of here. Improve the run a little bit. Going to a steel shop, I want to make sure I have 200 gold. We'll definitely have 200 gold after that 90. That's fine. All right, cool. We'll move on now. Yikes. At least with only 25 cards, I'm pretty likely. Gosh, don't give me conduits. I want this very bad. I think we can do this. Just all about how the upgrades on the first turn go. You know, could have been a lot worse. I'll put it that way. We're doing Big Keeper. You put Echo right down. Yes. I'm going to Bounding Echoes here. I'm going to play the Molded. I'm going to Shelter. We pop out the guy on turn 1. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. I get the ping in the back. That's good, right? That's great. And then we can put Brain Steward, Bogfly. Just get them out of here. And then we Echoes of the Past on our tanker, our multi-striker friend. Excellent. Good job. I actually think we maybe clean this up in a shocking twist. We just keep shooting the big scary things here. We Broken Memories back to Shelter. We just play stuff out. I mean, hatching on turn 1 sure cleaned this up in a shocking way. By the way, the Reap from this guy, huge value here. Unreal. Just play some stuff downstairs. Doesn't matter. It's all going to perish. Yeah, we get through it. Unreal. Wow, are we actually that strong? Ooh, buddy, that's not good. Taken. Yikes. The double upgrade here is pretty bad. 140 coming in. Let's see, this is what? 102, 134. He has 60, 80, so if I can give 8 damage to the floor, this is what, 3 plus 5? So a single ping in front, I think, swings that a big way. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to do my best and shoot this guy. I mean, does he kill me? Do we die? How much damage are you doing, my dude? He does so much damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to math if I need to Wicklash here to live. So he's at 154 minus 63. 91. He does 3 hits on me. Ah, hate this. Hate this. I think if I'm going to give up anyone on Wicklash, so 91, I need to do an extra 1 damage so he only hits me 3 times. I live if I play Wicklash. I think I'm more willing to give up Echo Right than I am to give up the Pupa. So we're going to Wicklash in the back. Good grief. Great example of why dregs are terrible in this clan combo, even with Echo Right, yeah? I mean, I don't die. 1, 2, 3, 4 HP. Unbelievable. Yeah, goodbye Echo Right, I suppose. I'm going to Echo Break this thing in the back. Oh, I really don't want these curses, but I do have Ember. I think I need to ping him and buy time, right? I think I do need to do that. I'm going to reform a dreg. Let's see, burnout, burnout. If I play him in front, they both burn out, and we get an extra bit of damage. Sure, doesn't change anything. I now shoot Echo Right here. He's gone. Okay, I think we win this combat at least, despite everything. We play the shelter up top. I think we win this combat, especially with that Echoes of the Past. Good grief, 4 pyre health. A lot of curses I'm just taking. I cannot take any curse damage or I lose. Hey, we did it. Unbelievable. Well, never let it be said that pyre health's not important. 48 damage. That guy destroyed me. Soul Siphon, Power of Knowledge. Soul Siphon is dangerous. I don't need it. I'm going to sell this, I think. Ambient Charge, no. Good grief. I'm going to click on... I need Crushing Demise, I think. Play it downstairs, sure. Good lord, yeah, okay. Deal 40... Oh, it's the Extinguish one. That seems bad. Hold on to it. I don't want this card. I'm scared now. I need Pyre Healing, by the way. Yeah, okay, great. I'm going to go to the Steel Shop anyway. That changes a lot about... I'm not even considering the Magic Shop right now. Look, please. I need Multi-Strike. Monster Train, you can't do this. The Quick is not helpful because of Light's Gift. Please, Monster Train. Oh, not another large stone. Oh, no. Votive Key? Isn't that just genuinely bad? Karuska's pretty cool. No, Monster Train the video game. Okay, Caverns. Caverns. Upgrade a unit. Okay, well... Heck. Am I gonna play for the greater good? Like, what am I doing with this Carver? I mean, I guess the Sunderstone is good. Sure, I'll take the Sunderstone has got to be better than for the greater good. Kind of. Like, for the greater good's not actually terrible. It adds hit to my floor. That's... weird. I think this is upgrade, though. We take Sunderstone. Sapstone's not terrible. That actually buys me time. Right? It's kind of a weird thing. You put Sapstone into your unit that you're only playing once just to bide time. I think the Sunderstone is going to help a lot more in the end, though. So we'll put it in. And because this sets it up so that the hopefully I kill the middle unit. I'm very weak. I'm in a really bad situation at this many shards. 100 shards here? Large stone? Like, what is this? I need multi-strike video game. I think I need to chase removals. I need to just aggressively purchase, like, buying this Train Steward gone. I mean, I need to... Magic Shop coming up, I think. This Trinket Shop is not going to provide as much value. Karuska is also pointless right now. I don't have any extracts, but it does let me pick up some. Maybe I'll see a Daze card. That would be pretty cool. I don't think I buy this next removal. I might consider the Merchant of Trinkets. It's going to depend also on how badly I need that Pyre health. Good grief. Good grief. Oh, no. I cannot click multi-strike. We are hard respecting. I'm already scared of 24 HP. Just straight up. Okay. Echo right. Bounding Echoes. Let's do it. Same deal as before. I do just hatch on this turn. That's good. That's good. I can ping? I think I do self-ping here, and it's correct to do so. We need to scale. It's going to be dragged downstairs with the Bogfly. Ping in middle, what is it doing for me? The answer is very little. I'm going to shoot Echo right here, and we're going to hope for the best. I lose the Collector. It's very sad. I need to not leak this floor. Please. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Echo Break. Never let it be said that 20 consume Echo Break, not incredible. I'm going to click on Broken Memories. I'm going to bring back this Echo Break. I'm going to crush middle. Pray. Do I do 180 damage? Yes. So actually you crush bottom. It hit the guy that had 5 health. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great. I can kill him by shooting him in the front. Okay. I'm scared of... Don't rage up this guy on bottom floor. Just hard decisions. I don't want to play Wicklash here. I'm going to shoot the fella in back. If I leak him, I think it's important that I... Yeah, I think it's important. Okay, Sunderstone immediately paying off, by the way. Let's see, what am I looking at? It's Hallowed. Yeah, look at this. We're taking damage here for sure. I do have the ability to get a really sick Echoes of the Past here, which I will 100% do. We're just going to shoot in the back. We get the kill, but I think if I go 82 by 2, I get it anyway. Yeah, great news. Very good. Okay, cool. I'm scared. I want to mold back the thing with the most life. So a drag is fine. I'm going to play the shelter upstairs for big armor. We clear the floor. I get 1 round out by playing these dregs. Fine. Why can't I Crushing Demise the boss? Let me Crushing Demise the boss. I'm going to self-ping in the back because it's a net gain for the floor. And then I can also Echoes of the Past here, which is an infuse and strong. I'm going to Crushing Demise the boss. It didn't work. I am betrayed. I'm going to Wicklash the boss. It didn't work. I am betrayed. Do I live? I'm alive. We take these. Unreal. Okay, well, that's enough. We take it. Wow. All right. Good job. Would multi-strike have killed me? It's hard to say. Force Contamination is great. I have Karuska. It's a double Inspire. It costs like 1. Cool. I am tempted to grab the Subsuming Blade just to kill enemies. It's sad it's not purple. Memories of the Melted is pretty good, actually. It's good to have burn cards. No resin removal quite yet. Quick Extinguish deals 60. Train Steward. It's fine. 325. I'm going left. I would like some -1s. I would like to consider a holdover somewhere on Crushing Demise. I would like higher health. I do value the right side quite a bit, but I think seeing a magic shop here is just worthwhile. Also, thank goodness for Pyre Health. Woof. Double stack. I know what you're thinking. Double stack Shelter? I don't think it's good. Give me a -2. Okay, or not. +30 again. Act again. Gross. Purge. Purge. I don't know about the Purge. Alright, what am I looking at? 20 consume? I mean, every etch matters. -1, it matters. -1 in a Shelter is a good give up. Do I need this to survive? What I would like is I'd like this so that I can duplicate it, right? It's good to duplicate this here. It's for sure this, by the way. I would like it's a -2 Ember Swing here, which is big. It lets me play the second one on turn 1. It's pretty good. This is also a strong contender for a good dupe. That's 15 shards right there, which is great. So, okay. Yeah, we for sure take this to -1. Okay, that card is solid. With that in mind, what does my temple situation look like? I'm getting 15 from the dupe, so 30 there. That's 130. I take 140. I have to take at least 10 from this temple, assuming I take everything elsewhere. Instead, what I should do is grab the +30. The 15 here is more valuable, so it's more valuable than this Pact Shard nonsense. I guess you could put like the Dreg into Quick Stew or something, but this +30 is just more valuable to me right now. I can use it to blast something. This is strong ping. Fine. Cool. Okay, that's enough to get to the Divinity. Good. I should consume another Echo Break, maybe? No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna double stack the Force Contamination because that's pretty darn good. Yes. I like that. Roll. I don't think it's consumed there. Cool. Remove consume. Not seeing it here. The etches are good. -1. Probably. I mean, the Force Contamination is net neutral thanks to carving Karuska. Echoes of the Past is strong. I could put a -1 somewhere, like Echo Break here. Echoes of the Past, a strong contender. Well, I'm going to put this -1 somewhere. Where am I going to put it? Where would I like to always be able to play it? Echoes of the Past can always go last. I think this is probably it, right? Probably. +10 magic power. You'll load up another Echo Break, make him pretty strong. It's pretty good, right? I mean, it's a great card. I like this guy. But I think I'd rather spread out the damage a bit. I think that's good. Although if I have to self-ping, it's better to do these 1 damage ones, but I would rather have offensive pings here to help with backlines because I'm a little scared of them. Okay, we move on. Right, just verify the shard thing one more time. I have 115, 125, 140, 155. I have to take everything from this 7 temple, including infusion, including any upgrades. Yes, that works out in my favor. We can pull it off. We move on. Cool. Curse Fell is scary. I don't answer the early waves very well, but I took Ember for this. So, really, what can I say? We have to play top. I need the setup time. Just full stop. Echo right. Yes, it's Bounding Echoes. It's Penance. And then it's Shelter. We pop him out. Okay, that's good. I need to draw... Goodness. We're gonna eat dirt, aren't we? Ugh. It's Train Steward. He does quick 65, which is, you know, better than it could have been. I mean, the one thing I'll say is there's a reason well, it's so many curses. There's a reason I took Ember here, yeah? Just full on reason I took Ember. I take 3. Tough. That early wave slows you down a lot. My Inspire triggers are in a bad state right now. Weighted contrition, weighted contrition, weighted contrition. We take the hallow drippings here. We at least get it out. Something. Again, I'm taking another 3 curses. Having no answer to this is really bad. It's just the way I'm going to describe that. I do get the forced contamination here, which I think is super worth it. Great. This lets me play out weight of contrition, penance. I can then etch for the shelter back, which is correct. Yikes. This is 2 curses, right? Because fell? Oh, no, not fell this turn. Great. Well, it's something. My scaling is in absolute shambles. I think we beat this back guy as long as I echo up here. Yeah, we get him. So we do shelter here, kills that fellow. We shelter again. I eat dirt, but what else can I even do? Here, quick burnout, my friend. I believe. He's trying. If I'm dead, I'm dead, right? I don't think there's a way around this. Let me do the math here. 168 minus 98. 70. He hits me 3 times for 33. I mean, okay. I'm not going to do anything too wild here. He hits me 3 times. I'm not dead. I get a curse. It's bad. I think we're okay. I have to play weighted contrition, and echo break the fellow in middle here. We should really just echo break the dude in back to be safe on this, and then I'm going to play Echoes of the Past here. Good. Play some Drags middle. I get double curses here. We do at least clear that wave, which is something. These upgrades did not line up on this wave in a bad way, which is good. We just keep playing the cards for the consumes. Do our best. Alright, what am I looking at here, friend? Good shelter. I'm going to ping. I will shelter again. Okay. Do I win? With the Reap, I win. Incredible. I'm going to play this Force Contamination up front. It's very strong to be able to do that. Yes, good. Turns out being able to do a whole bunch of extra 400 damage there is pretty solid. Yikes. Well, we're alive. Those big upgraded dudes, scary. Accelerated Incubation is purple. It's good. Devourer of Death. Huh. You ever consider putting Endless into this Train Steward and putting a Devourer of Death infusion in him? I know what you're thinking. That's pretty tough, right? That's pretty tough. But I've basically given up on upgrades here. Good grief. I mean, I need to scale then. It's accelerated incubation. I guess I could reform it. What in the world? Is this correct? I don't think it is, because I'm not going to a steel shop. I need to be duping this shelter. Right? I need to dupe this shelter, and I'm going to be relying on Bog Deep. I mean, I'm dead, right? How in the world do I win this if I don't hit multi-strike? Do I have to hunt? Can I afford to hunt? 115. Say I take 50 here. That's 165. 175. I have to dupe a 25 in order to get in. There's nothing I can dupe that would do it. I have to go to these hell vents. I've kind of locked myself in. I think it was important that I stayed at 115, though, because another big upgraded dude early in this combat, and I would be actually dead right now. I'm skating by. So I think I have to go to these hell vents and pray. Which means I really don't have the luxury of going and seeing an Endless now. I just don't, right? I don't have that luxury. The alignment doesn't give me steel shops here with the dupes. So I think I don't have this choice. Now, I could genuinely consider Devourer of Death. He's actually okay, right? I can mold him back. I can put him in this Train Steward. This is wild. I have to shuffle in my chair as I think about this. It's wild that I'm considering this. It's not terrible. It's a better infusion than Dragon Dreg or whatever. Now, granted, Dragon Dreg does remove a guy from my deck. That's pretty cool. Getting him out of there is pretty good. Accelerated Incubation is a good card. It's purple as well. It's a strong etch. I'm going to take the Accelerated Incubation, and if we lose because I didn't click on this Devourer of Death, that's some legendary tier trolling. It could be okay, but it's too draw dependent, right? You could, of course, hold over a Molded if you see it, but I would rather than just hold over a Crushing Demise because heavies. So I'd rather scale here. Yeah, this works out in my favor. I take draw here because this works out as well. I don't need anything else. Good. I'm going to removal dupe here. It's time for Dark Forge. First, we take Marshlord 3. The Bog Deep Cocoon is critical here, right? Remember the play. We have Keeper with melee weakness who sets up a melee weakness for Bog Deep Cocoon to trample a floor, doubling his damage. It's essentially like giving multi-strike to Bog Deep Cocoon. So this guy is actually hard critical to my success right now. We're going to look in the caverns first, in case I see a cool upgrade. I can't take the Frozen Nostalgia. Railforger's Hammer, I mean, this is again kind of redundant. The one thing is I guess it lets me set up middle if I really wanted to. I think the right choice is actually History of the World, because you might high roll top floor and then do something with it, right? It's a 1 in 3 of being better and letting me play my dregs to charge the floor. So, okay. Not great. But fine. I need to take everything from this temple. So we do infusion stuff. It is dreg into Train Steward, because this Train Steward has burnout now. Spell Chain on Crushing Demise for sure. This guarantees on a turn where I play this that I can hit a boss, right? Guarantees it. It's something. We take it. Purge. I have to purge something. I hate this, but I have to do it. I'm going to purge a Molded. It's not purple. Okay. Remove cards. It's time to burn these Bogflies. They're not purple. This Train Steward has suddenly become an important part of my run, potentially. But Bogflies, they go. I need to improve my turn 1 draws. The dupe here is... Where's my 15er? Where are you at, bud? Shelter. Let's go. Yes. Turns out that's good. As foretold, 15 plus 10 gets me 205. Alright, we're going to 200 if we don't die. Don't be conduits. Okay. I can take spikes. The thing you gotta understand, if I leak a unit, Shade Wings are gonna kill my pyre. Like, we're dead anyway if I leak. I'm gonna not kill my floor with the spikes, so we're Hail Marying, is the way I should describe it. And that's a turn of phrase that only really exists in America, I think. But the idea behind it is, I am sending it. We are done taking risks, is pretty much what that means. We're just going for it. Play cards. Take it. Bog Deep Cocoon is out. Am I gonna greed for money? Aloe Drippings up top for sure. Now, the real consideration, I mean, it's going to be Echoes of the Past here. So that's what, 137? So he hits for 274 plus the front guy. I'm going to crush middle no matter what here. Let me just math this out. Yeah, we crush once middle. Wow, okay, well, we hit the collector. Okay, in that case, we don't gamble on the crush now. We just shoot the guy in back. Good. I will self-ping here for the scaling, I believe. Yeah, because it doesn't do anything on middle, so we self-ping for the scaling up top. And then I Echoes the Past in the middle here. And I think we actually get this because of the melee weakness. Check this out, right? Yeah, sick. Incredible. And then we're just going to actually just keep etching. It's all about the etch at this stage. I could kill that guy in the back if I'm really scared. Am I scared? You bet I am. You 100% bet that I am scared. And then we Wicklash the thing that actually swings, which is surprising. Cool. Okay, I mean, maybe we do this? Maybe? I don't know. Accelerate incubation? Sure. I'm going to Broken Memories here and bring back the shelters because those are good. I can kill this front fella. Huh. Hear me out. If I force contamination, so here's the deal: you shoot the front guy, and then we force contamination the big gilded wings. This floor is now super clear. Start charging up again. Unreal. Okay, I mean, it looks possible. This crush on middle is very unlikely to be good. I'm in a weird situation on middle where the Wiltwings get in the way of my crunching enemies. We're for sure just clicking the shelters upstairs. There's no universe I don't just double shelter up top. I think the play is we crush bottom because the Gilded Wing, Steel Wing floor is terrifying. So in that universe then, I wish to train Steward middle. We're going to shoot the... Oh, he kills both. Oh, that's perfect. Right, because he's quick. Unbelievable. Look at this train Steward. He's doing it. Here, buddy, have a Wicklash. Incredible. Excellent. That's actually better than I wanted. I need to get the melee weakness on a non-chump blocker is kind of the big takeaway here. Which means we crush bottom. Okay, we crush bottom again. Excellent. Excellent. We hit the 290. Beautiful. I'm going to chill on this other shelter. Fine. Great job. We did it. Okay. Oof. Cool. We clear top. Excellent work. So honestly, in this case, we should just keep inspiring. There's no reason not to. So we just shoot things. The more damage we stop by killing enemies, the better off we are. So we just shoot things until I no longer require anything. We get the inspires back. I bring back Mr. Big Stew. This Steward now goes bottom and hits the boss or something. Cool. Amazing. I would like Echoes of the Past upstairs. That's solid. I do need to shoot downstairs, if possible, dealing with these back fellows, because they represent a lot of threat to me. I could crush down here and save the one ping. I mean, I will, right? Is the 30 damage worth it? I don't know. I'm going to ping upstairs because reasons. I'm going to Echoes of the Past for 231 here. Good. We'll let him go. I'm going to crush middle, just get it out of there. I don't want to look at that card again. I think we win, just because of the melee weakness trample. No, I mean, certainly we win thanks to this double stack nonsense, right? Like, this is some big numbers. We like that. Molded. Big Stew. Big Stew is back. He's so powerful. He does 45 damage times 7 if I put this in. I mean, no, we're not going to do anything here. Don't self-ping here. It's not good. Don't shoot the bad guy. It's not good. We just leave these cards in. I guess I could play him, Wicklash him, and then shoot him myself. Sure. Fun. I think we get this here. Oh my gosh, we do it. We do it. It is worth it to ping, by the way, in this particular case. I take a couple rounds, but it's fine. There's a lot of reasons to do this. You might go, hey, Unga, what are you doing? The answer is, I want to mold, and then we shelter, and then we get this sick Echoes of the Past here. Good. Big number. Big number. I mean, maybe? Am I feeling hope? Is that what I'm experiencing? Is there hope? How good is Power of Knowledge here? I am consuming a bunch of stuff. Let me look at the math. 1, 2, 3. Where are you at? There's a 4 in here somewhere, right? Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 15 is 120 damage. You know? Power of knowledge, buddy. Let's get it going. I'm going to a magic shop. Don't click Wax and Spike. That's bad. Engulfed in Smoke might be a good choice for the Divinity. Yep. It's expensive, but I have Ember for this. We have to go left. We just click the cards. We just do it. Money. Guild Marker. Pyrestone Housing. Ironic. Oh, it's Echo Seedling. 10 times out of 10. I have that Intrinsic Insane card. Holdover. Oh, snap. Holdover Spell Chain Crushing Demise is nutty, right? Right? I'm not wrong here. Oh, why'd you have to be diligent? Yeah, this card is outrageously good here. Unbelievable. Plus 10 magic power. Honestly, just click stuff. Put this in stuff. I need to kill things. I'm going to re-roll this shot, by the way. I should look. Guild Marker, no. Notice Stone is not bad here. Concussive Coals is actually possibly the best pick because I'm worried about Diligent. Let's spin this. Remove Consume. I'm going to buy Concussive Coals. This is exclusively a purchase because I am terrified of Diligence curses. I'm going to remove 2 dregs here because they slow me down a little bit right away, and I need every single spell in my deck. I'm going to duplicate, where are you? Shelter. 15 here. This is an incredibly good card. I'm going to take the -1 into what card do I want to play every time I see it? Engulfed in Smoke. Yes. I'm going to buy a 20 and consume into, honestly, an Echo Break. I need things that can pop Purifiers. 205 out of 100. I think if we can get to Divinity, we can do this, which is an unbelievable turn of events. I think this jank run with a single Sunderstone Keeper of Echoes buddy could do this. 205 out of 100. You know, it's been a good run either way. It's been a good run. If we lose, we lose. I'm fine with that. I'm at peace. But I think we get this. Maybe. Let's go. Oof. It's been hard fought. This has been a real toughie. We ate some dirt. I've been living by the skin of my teeth. Alright, we didn't hit on turn 1. That's okay. It's okay. That's okay. Shall we play the Bounding Echoes? We're going to just consume a ridiculous amount of stuff here. I could have sheltered for that Echo Seedling. That might have cost me here. But what I wanted to do is this. We pop him out, and then I get to play all of these etches right away. And we can leave in these shelters to deal with Purge Friend later. Even though this is a lot of armor right now, I think this helps out a lot with just Diligent. Curse. Okay. Yikes. Mutilation. Vengeful Shard. You play the... Ugh, we got cursed again. I'm going to burn Wicklash here. I'm going to Engulfed in Smoke for the Inspire trigger upstairs. That's double curses. We got at least one of our days good. I mean, I'm going to play the Memories of the Melted here. It's not like the right turn for it necessarily, but we at least can play everything else out. We want to charge up middle in case I get the other thing. What is it? Forced Contamination. Okay. I'm going to burn the Consume Echo Break upstairs. I need to power up for sure. It's good. You play the Mutilation. We dreg middle. Let me think. I can just ping out the Curse Friend here, which is correct. And then I can do the crush downstairs, which is unbelievably strong. Okay, okay. Feeling a little positive. How are we doing upstairs? We're alive. We dazed the Purifier. Incredible. It's time to Broken Memories for my burn on this turn. And it's time to bring back a Shelter. That's good. Okay, I need to survive is the biggest, scariest thing about this floor. So we're going to... We need to Inspire. Is basically the only thing I can say, is I need an Inspire trigger. I need to work on that. I need to work on this Echoes of the Past. The fewer turns that I need to kill the boss, the better. I'm going to Wilt Wings pop in middle, because I don't want that Extinguish trigger on my floor. I'm going to Crush Bottom. You know what? Fine. 135 damage, Power of Knowledge. Unreal how good that is. We for sure Inspire. What do I mold back if I mold something back here? Oh, I mean, this is worth it more than the Power of Knowledge, I think. Since Spell Shield. I'm going to mold here. Is it? I'm actually okay. I could Power of Knowledge this guy down here, but I think the right choice is just to work on the Spell Shield and then take the Echo of the Past for a big chunk here. Yeah. Alright, this will do. Okay. Okay. We are feeling alright. We Incubation, Hallowed Drippings. I think I self-ping in the back here. Just for the Etch trigger. It's good. I'm going to now Shelter here. We Crush Middle because it kills everything. I guess I'm not afraid of one guy. We beat one guy. Let's Crush Bottom. Sure. Good shot. Good shot. I'm not going to self-ping for a million here. I'm going to shoot the Wilt Wings. He's a bad thing. And then we Shelter for big armor. That is pretty big armor. Okay. How are we feeling? I'm feeling okay. We're going to burn Shelter up top. Actually, I'm going to burn this Molded. It weaponizes it, right? Because I get the Etch trigger here. Incredible. I'm scared of Vengeful Shard here a little bit. Bottom floor, we did have a problem with it, but I need to play as many of these Shelters optimized as possible. So let's... We're not afraid of mid-floor. Not at all. It's going to be Train Steward down below, just for sure. Now, I think it is correct here to Force Contamination the boss. He scares me, and this gives me a much stronger setup. Cool. I'm going to play Vengeful Shard. Am I? Yes, it's going to be Vengeful Shard, Crush Bottom. You know what? I'll take it. Crush Bottom. I'll take it. We play Mr. Train Steward. Sure, buddy. And then I Shelter up top for another 12 set of armor in the front. We're adding a lot of survivability. I think we might do this. Just shockingly. Immediate value, by the way, from putting out these Shelters. I'm just going to pop for extra consumes here because it gives 10 HP, right? It's super good to do so. Yeah. I'm going to Vengeful... I'm going to actually, for sure, pop the Crushing Demises on bottom. Yes. 4 stacks of stealth. He's going to have turns on me. So I need to respect that. So to avoid a problem, we pop upstairs. We just need to work on this. And I'm going to Crush Bottom and see what I hit. Good, good, great, actually. Okay, so now I can play Vengeful Shard, and we Shelter up top for 16 armor on the floor. It's a lot of armor we're getting here, which is worth it. Okay, it's time to burn the Consume Echoes of the Past here. I believe it's time. I'm going to just ping this. Every single little bit of help matters. We drop Crushing Demise, which has done great. This stealth balances his stealth. Force Contamination, my dude! You all, we did it. We have done it. Unreal. He just beats me up, but it's okay. We did diligent. I think we do it. Oh my gosh. Are we pulling it off? 205. Give me armor? Okay, don't. Fine. Of course, it's too much to ask for 100 armor right now. Are we doing this? Maybe. Is this run actually cracked, is what we should be saying. I'm good at this turn, by the way. This is for sure a pop shelter first for Echo Seedling kind of combat. Okay, shelter first. Give me so many of them. Now we're going to Bounding Echoes. I'm now going to pop as many of these as the game will let me right now. These are humongous swings here of just a disgusting amount of armor. That's 98 armor on the front. Wow. That will work for survivability. Good. Good. Click the hallowed drippings. Don't do any. Wicklash is bad. I would like to force contamination upstairs, almost certainly. I think we clear the rest, right? It's a good amount of damage. I do want to... Let's see, I just need to make sure he lives, right? 38, he pops. Yeah, okay, that works. We clear the floor easy, so we crush double bottom. Excellent hit. Yeah, honestly, great. Okay, cool. We just charge upstairs then. Yes, I need to make sure I keep him under 75, which it won't be a problem. Okay, okay. It looks promising. Scary wave coming up. Here's an accelerated incubation to scale. I need to etch every time I can upstairs. It's good. Good. Dreg can die. I'm going to crush bottom. Oh my gosh, we hit the big heavy. Double heavy hitter. 135 damage ping. I mean, I'm going to shoot the boss with that. That's worth. And it's an inspire. Excellent. Okay, we just keep the etches going. Memories of the Melted. It's good. I'm going to Broken Memories here on a shelter because that card is worthwhile. I need to keep the etches alive upstairs. Every etch matters. Yes. I had to vaguely look at the setup here. We're going to double crush bottom. 100%. Hey, whatever. Get out of here, mini boss. Good riddance. I'm going to kill this Wilt Wings now because I want the Extinguish gone. That's worth it to me. Give me my stealth card at some point in the history of future. It's the bottom card of my deck. That's fine. So we're going to... Top floor is clear. We're doing a lot of damage here. We even have bottom, like mid floor cleared, like genuinely cleared. So what does that mean? That means I'm going to crush bottom double here right away. Like I could ping, but no, it's fine. If I hit, it's fine. I'll just do it on the next turn too. Great. We double hit there, which is cool. I do want to make the... We missed on History of the World. I didn't even notice. We wouldn't have fit him anyway, right? 3 more space wouldn't have mattered. I didn't even do the math on that, but it's fine. I will charge upstairs for sure. This is for sure time for shelter. We take this armor. Every bit matters. It's so good. Here's a Train Steward. Oh no, he dies. It's fine. Here's an Echoes of the Past for 48 damage. Yes. That's a big swing. Excellent. And now we turn this whole wave coming up in against the boss, right? It's all against the boss. 100% Echo Engulfed in Smoke. I picked this specifically because it saves me 34 life. Unbelievable. We double crush bottom, I believe. Mid floor is set up. Yeah, we double crush bottom. Oh my gosh, I hit the tank again. Great hits. Incredible. I think, yeah, we set this up upstairs, I think. We shoot, force contamination for a whole bunch of damage. We don't play the Wicklash, which ended up not being my run, but that's fine. Stealth, it's good. I can do 180 damage ping here, which is unbelievable. I'm going to double crush middle, actually. Man, hit the wrong one both times. It's okay, because behold the power of Big Stew. He clears it up. Heck yeah, buddy. He does 60 damage to the boss. Incredible. I will play Shelter here. I mean, I guess I could actually... It's actually just better to do 180 damage. For sure, right? And then save the Shelter for a better turn. We put the 24 into Egg Friend. I think we do this, by the way. I have pretty high faith in this run. We double crush middle because I for sure want to get rid of that mini boss. Great. Engulfed in smoke, huge. Echo break. Shelter. Honestly, I think we kill on next turn, possibly. We come real close to it. Yeah? Huh. We crush middle, because reasons. Every crush is worth. Save the damage here. Hour of Knowledge here is pretty good up top. I like that. Then we Echoes of the Past here. We are 50 HP away. I could have gotten the kill if I'd played that Shelter, I'm pretty sure. But I think we did it. I mean, we do it. Literally, you do it. Outrageous. Outrageous. Can't play the Force Contamination, which is extremely funny. Don't crush. We did it! I'm gonna crush middle because it makes me feel good. Kill both of the guys in the back. I can Force Contamination on this turn. Yeah, we did it. Cool. I am blown away. We did it. Amazing. Amazing. Oof. Wow. Okay. What a run. What a run. A wild ride. I'm going to point out how terrifying that was, but things like thinking about, yeah, Sunderstone into my front guy is for sure worth it, and then leaning into that trample. Melee weakness trample. 54k exactly. Beautiful. What a good run. Run summary. Cool. This run was nutty. That ring 8 Magic Shop got me a Spell Chain -1 holdover Crushing Demise. This trivialized mini bosses on the Divinity. This helped so much on Diligent. I thought we would lose on Diligent, full stop. But this Engulfed in Smoke in the 11th hour, huge payoff. Honestly, great news. What is it? The Lightstone casing did huge work. This Train Steward earned his 200 stamp here. For sure, this guy was good. He was popping Wilt Wings left and right. His quick was killing something, and then he would die and extinguish. Just like shockingly useful unit right here. The big play, though, is seriously, it's Sunderstone into a dude that's cleaning up my floor plus Bog Deep Cocoon. Once we hit that on ring 7, we were cruising. We had it. And that enabled me to go fast enough. I was pretty scared, right? I mean, look at these floors. I'm taking 48 damage there, like 13, 5, 48, 36. So much pyre damage. This run was a hair's breadth from death. And we pulled it off by just conserving HP. This is a great example of a run where accidentally throwing 4 pyre health somewhere in this run causes a loss. Full stop. Full stop. This is a true nail biter. This is the trample melee weakness nail biter is the way that's the name of this episode. Incredible. Absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased with how this turned out. We really did it. Wow. Cool. Look at this poor Keeper of Echoes with just the Sunderstone. Sometimes you do what you gotta do. And the Shard Soul Carver infusion was really important, by the way, because the extra survivability made a huge difference. It actually did. Diligent was killing us, and we barely pulled it off because just enough tankability. So, incredible. Great. I'm happy with it. That's a 4-win streak in the 200 Shard series. Feels good. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.